The famous British Mosquito family has recently received several interesting new variants and now totals 10 aircraft. What are their key differences and how do they perform in 2026? Let's break it down. We'll start with air battles and the group of 8 heavy fighters. Yes, almost all variants except the Mark 16 and the Mark 18. Differences in armament, radar, and propellers don't really change the overall playstyle, so we'll cover them as one group. At the start of the match, all Mosquitoes spawn already in the air. Their climb rate isn't the best among peers, so that advantage is very welcome. It's best to climb slightly off to the side of the enemy, keeping an indicated airspeed of about 280 kilometers an hour. Your main objective early on is to get at least level with the highest climbing opponent, so you can force a head-on. The fighter Mosquitoes carry 4 accurate 20mm cannons. Some versions also have small-caliber machine guns, but they don't change much, aside from letting you pick off light ground targets late in the match for a bit of extra silver. Back to altitude. Clear the sky methodically, from top to bottom. Pay special attention to single-engine fighters. Ideally, you want to knock them down on the first pass. If that doesn't work, keep your speed and disengage to the side. The Mosquito isn't very agile, even by twin-engine standards. The Strike FB Mark 18 and the Bomber B Mark 16 are much harder to make work in air-to-air. The first one's main problem is the 57mm cannon. Hitting aircraft with it is extremely difficult. On top of that, its ammo load is armor-piercing only. That doesn't guarantee frags, because it often just punches straight through. There are also 4 machine guns, but even at the plane's lower battle rating, their effectiveness is questionable. Let's be blunt. In air combat, this one is for challenges. The Bomber has no forward-firing weapons at all. Because of that, you can only use it for its intended role, striking ground targets. In ground battles, this pair shines far brighter. The 57mm gun reliably destroys almost any ground target at its battle rating, sometimes even frontally. Just be careful with low-altitude turns. Due to its extra armor, the attacker is noticeably heavier than the baseline variants. The Bomber is even more interesting in ground battles, because it carries a 4,000-pound barrel. Why a barrel and not a bomb? Well, have you seen it? It's a barrel, plain and simple. And at its battle rating, a Mosquito with that present works miracles. Its great speed lets you rearm often, and each run can wipe out whole groups of enemies. Alongside the Miracle Bomb, you can take 2 Uncle Tom rockets or 500-pound bombs, which further increase the value of each sortie. The fighter variants are good for ground attacks too. The Mark II and the J-30 can rely only on their forward 20mm cannons, but even they can find plenty of targets with thin roof armor. Other Mosquitoes are an even bigger threat to tanks. We recommend looking at a loadout with 2 500-pound bombs. They fit in the internal bay and drop 1 at a time, giving you a chance to hit 2 targets. 4 heavy Uncle Tom rockets can also be useful. Just account for their ballistics. These munitions drop lower than the usual rockets. The TR Mark 33 is the only member of the family that can carry a torpedo. It also has a surface search radar, making it a strong pick for naval battles. Which Mosquito variant do you like the most? Share your thoughts in the comments, and good luck in battle!